Oath or signature notwithstanding, it's an entry error.
What is your basis for saying that?
The basis for saying that is because in the provisional ballot envelope returned, there are no 14 provisional ballots. Touchscreen. I don't know that any provisional ballots were even issued for the touchscreen by any reason.
You don't know that, and the canvassing board was given no opportunity to inquire of that. Isn't that correct?
Apparently so.
Okay. We do know that there was a report of 14 provisional ballots that were counted and that were not canvassed.
I don't think we're using the wrong words. 14 provisional votes were cast.
Yes.
On the touchscreen.
Correct. And there was no attempt made by the canvassing board to determine whether those votes actually ought to be included and counted.
That would be also asking to take all the 1,000+ votes in the other three machines. It's not. I don't understand how you can take an electronic representation of votes that is on the tape, which is the official record of the votes that were cast, and not canvassing because they are part of this total. 14 are here and 14 included in here.
Mr. Henderson, we're speaking about how the way the election was run here, aren't we? Isn't that what we're trying to find out here? And it may have been that the election was not run properly. I'm trying to find out whether or not these 14 provisional ballots were in fact included in the vote total. I think you've said they were. And whether or not
14 votes from the TSX machine were included in the vote total.
Okay. And they were never canvassed. That's my only question here. Let me ask this question. There is a way for a touchscreen voter to cast a provisional ballot, is there not? Okay. And that would then require there be a canvassing of those ballots before they are counted. Is that not correct?
If they existed.
Okay. And do you have those ballots?
They do not exist.
Okay. And it was one of the requirements, obligations of the canvassing board is to canvass all ballots, is it not? Okay. Do you have the four provisional ballots that are referred to, not the touchscreen ones?
I do.
Okay. And I presume they've never been opened and never counted.
They were not canvassed.
Okay. Let me show you, Mr. Henderson, Plaintiff's Exhibit 5. I think we've examined that before as a part of, at least another form of it as a part of Mayor Calderwood's exhibit there. Now, did you prepare that form?
To fill in the form or create the form?
prepare the basic form, not the numbers that are in there. Did it come from your office? Did you provide? You did provide
Yes.
it to the canvassing board, yeah. And there's no report on that form at all for any provisional ballots. Is that correct?
There is a provisional ballot column.
But there are no numbers included.
There are none on this.
Okay. I'll now show you Plaintiff's Exhibit 6. And ask you if you recognize that.
It looks like a copy of Board of Canvassers meeting agenda minutes.
Now it says up there the Board of Canvassers agenda, but actually this has now been converted into minutes, has it not?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the minutes of the Board of Canvassers, is that
Yes.
correct? Now the Board of Canvassers themselves never approved those minutes, did they?
Canvassers did not approve these minutes because, no, these were approved by the City Commission.
And they were prepared by someone on the city staff after the Board of Canvassers had adjourned, is that not
They
correct?
had to be,
Yes.
for it to be complete.
Okay. Now, let me ask you, you've seen that document before.
Yes.
I think one of the staff members has testified that she prepared that document. Did you have any participation in the preparation of the document?
I have had no participation in these minutes for the last year.
Okay. Do you know whether and when that document was presented to the City Commission?
So, may, possibly, I'm not sure.
Okay. Isn't it true that on some occasion Mr. Grabsky asked you for a copy of that document and you declined to give it to him until it had been given to the City Commission?
I don't recall that. I may have said that our minutes really aren't official until they're approved by the City Commission.
Mr. Henderson, would you look at agenda item C, please?
Yes.
That accurately reports what you've already told us, that the canvassing board canvassed no provisional ballots. Is that not correct? Turn it off, Charlie. Did you answer that question? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was distracted.
I was distracted.
I did not answer it yet. This says that no provisional unscanned ballots reported.
And that's accurate.
There were none.
Okay.
Too many.
May I see that? I'd like you to look at item B.
Yes.
Does that reasonably reflect what you remember about how the absentee ballot counting process was conducted?
One omission seems after the public was invited, and of course the canvassing board's invited to view its candidates,
As well.
public canvas.
Do you recall in that counting process that one of these staff members would open the mailing envelope and extract the ballot and either hand it to or place it before the other one